What did you see on that play, and did you think it was going to work as well as it did because you were barely touched?
Yeah, it was actually a play that we had ran in London, didn't have the opportunity to hit. It's a play that we know well, and in situations like that, it's kind of good versus all. But when I motioned over, they had Tyrann Mathieu down low, and I didn't think necessarily he was going to match me, but after he popped out after the snap, I knew I was running my option route off of him. So it was just really beating him, and then hopefully what she did, the middle linebacker went with Travis, because Travis went to the field and just had a win against Tyrann, and then Trevor did a great job stepping up in the pocket, giving me an opportunity to catch and run.
Which game in London are you referring to?
Buffalo.
The Buffalo game.
Yep.
You ran it, it just didn't work out that way.
Trevor had gotten pressured, but we kind of had a similar look where I was kind of matched up inside and had the ability to run my route off of somebody one-on-one.
Paul said he's not seen you run that fast.
So, who said that?
Paul said he's not seen you run that fast ever.
Yeah, I don't think I've run that fast since like college. That was some vintage stuff, I guess. But I'm glad I was able to do it in that moment.
I mean, the offense hadn't really done much in the second half for whatever reason, and needed a big play like that. Glad they kind of turned to you to kind of spark it.
Yeah, we definitely got to be better in the second half. Kind of coming out, not going 3 and out. We hit that lull that we've been seeing the past couple weeks. So I know that's going to be a point of emphasis for us of just, finding ways to, not find ourselves in these situations. Especially when you had a lead like we did. When you get into a lull like that, you give good teams an opportunity to come back. So, that stuff will get us beat ultimately. So I'm just glad we were able to make a play when it mattered. But we definitely have some room for improvement.
Were you surprised to see Trevor run it as much as he did, and what did you think of the way he played, with the knee?
I thought he did awesome. For the fact that, he really didn't take any snaps all week. But that just shows how much of a pro he is. He sat back, took a lot of mental reps, and didn't miss a beat. Was locked into the game plan, and the fact that he was able to get mobile. I thought the offensive line did a great job of being able to protect up front. Didn't really get hit too much tonight. So all things bearing, being able to fight through his knee injury and come out and play the way he did, I thought he did a great job.
Talk about that. This team overall, 3 games, 12 days, short week, to sort of get this one out.
Yeah, I think it shows a lot about the character, the professionalism in our room, not shying away from adversity. Before we went over to London, we were pretty down on ourselves. But all it took was just us kind of banding together, growing even closer, and just all we needed was one, and we knew, the floodgates would kind of open. So I like where we're at right now. Like I said, we definitely have a lot of work to do, but the fact that we were able to turn around and play 4 games in 19 days and be able to be on 4-0 says a lot about our team.
What do you think happened on that lull that you were talking about? What changed?
I think it starts on first and second down. There's some times where we had penalties. Either we were runs that were getting tackled in the backfield and whatnot. Just stuff execution-wise that we could do a lot better. But it's hard, when you get behind the sticks and they're getting some momentum and whatnot. You have to make some plays in those situations. So I think it starts with us. It'll always be about us and how we execute and how we go about our business.
What kind of a lift do you think this team will take from what Trevor was able to give you today? Not suggesting it was a Hall of Fame performance or anything like that, but when you have those kind of adverse circumstances, the uncertainty of his injury, and yet he delivered when the game was on the line.
Yeah, I think it just confirms, kind of what we all knew, is that no matter what, he's going to do his best to get out there, and he's going to play at a high level. I mean, there's one thing to get out there and play injured and perform the way he did, rather than going out there and playing injured and, not having the best performance. So we know that, he's going to fight through that stuff, and no matter what, if he's banged or nicked up, he's going to go out there and play at a high level.
Earlier this week, were you always confident that he was going to play? Did you guys feel like
early in the week, it was pretty, from my standpoint, it was pretty 50-50. I kind of just let him do his own thing. He's got the whole world asking him if he's okay. So I just let him do his thing. And, then around, I guess, Wednesday, and, we made the trip over Thursday, I kind of had a feeling that he was going to give it a go. And so I try to leave him alone, keep it normal, not ask him about how he's feeling. And, I was really proud of, how he's able to get out there and play tonight.
Thanks, Christian.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.